make that decision, they sign the contract. What does it look like to actually get operations started? How long from, they sign the papers, how long before they have their first client?
Yeah, well, okay, two things. In our case, we have training classes every month. So
Okay.
whenever anybody decides I want to do this, they simply say I want to go to that training class, and that could be in 2 weeks or 3 months,
Yeah.
whatever they choose. So that's really up to them, but there's no waiting time. We don't have to build a building and buy
Yeah.
inventory and arrange for services. Most of our franchisees work for home. A few might rent a small office, but most of them don't. So there's really no time lag there. Now, your
Yeah.
second question is how long to get a client? Well, I actually train the sales and marketing portion of our course. And one thing that I say in that training portion is I want them to get a client their very first week after training.
Oh,
And our training
wow.
is only 5 days. So the next week
Okay.
they should get a client. And a lot of our people do. I mean, some might be a couple weeks, but generally they're in business the following week.
Yeah.
There's no dilly-dallying around here. And I tell people, don't be setting up your office for 3 months. Go get a client. And here's
Yeah.
how you do it.
Yeah, just take that action, like we said. And I
That's
guess
right.
what someone would ask is, how many clients does it take for someone to, be profitable? How long does it take to kind of see that ROI? What's kind of the average client base that a typical franchise owner would have?
Well, that really varies because some
Yeah.
franchisees like to deal with just a few large clients. Now, there's a longer ramp up schedule for that because it's longer to do that sale and to do the analysis. But some
Okay.
people say, I want to just serve 6 big clients, and they take that
Yeah.
road.
Hmm.
Others say, I want to do just small clients. So
Yeah.
they might have a couple hundred.
Yeah.
But even our most successful franchisees, I think the most clients anybody's ever had is around 300. Not to say that that's a limit by any means, but nobody has to go out and
Yeah.
get 5,000 clients. But
Yeah.
most of them will do a mix, some small, some medium, and a few
Yeah.
big. And that's how they'll do it because that gives them the most stability, that gives them the churn, that gives them the ramp up because the small ones get to cash quicker. That's the best model.
No, and that's a really good transition where, a lot of other misconception with franchising is people don't understand all these different participation types